This is a story. A story about a posse of hermit pilgrims who ventured forth into the unknown in search of untold riches beyond their wildest imaginations. For many, the journey has been long and hard, fraught with dangers and peril, and for some of my fellow pilgrims, their only discovery has been an untimely and grisly demise. Only a few of the brave still stand, and though for myself, Ren the Kid, the journey has been challenging, I still stand strong and resolute against a world of untold dangers. The time has now come for an ultimate showdown here on the streets of Dead Dog Gulch. Who will be strong enough to survive? Who will be the last hermit pilgrim standing? Place your bet, folks. The game of life has begun.
Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the Interbubs. This is a very sunburnt Ren the Kid dog coming at you in another Minecraft episode from the HermitCraft server. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Loser Island, where we're kicking off today's episode with some pretty sweet news. Your boy is still on 0 deaths. Ladies, get in line, baby. Now, as you probably worked out by today's jazzy introduction, we're up to some shenanigans in this, our second episode of the season. I've also got some awesome things to show you guys today, most important of which is this server's very first mini-game, which I've called the Game of Life. And to give you a bit of a clue of what it's all about, let's just say the hermits on 0 deaths better get ready to lose some diamonds, because things are about to get real up in this business. Now, you also may have noticed a couple of new friendly faces here on the island, guys. That's because it's been a very busy and very epic week here on the HermitCraft server. This past weekend, us hermits celebrated the launch of Season 7 with an all-weekend long, record-breaking live stream extravaganza, where we managed to capture a new feline friend for Pamela, and we also kidnapped a librarian who sells mending books. It was such an awesome live stream event, guys. Check out some of these highlights. Freeze. Yes, 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 here she comes. Here she comes. Yes, we got her. Yes, I got a new friend. Best friends forever. Sandy Cat and Pamela chilling in a boat. Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave you two nerds to it, okay? I'm not that interested in the theory of relativity. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, this guy wants to come with us. Sweet. All right. Nice. Nice. We got our first villager for Season 7, dudes. Beautiful. A farmer right now. Dude, you just... Bro, you just trampled the poop out of my crops, man. Bro, keep away from my melons. You keep away from my melons, okay? These are private melons. Boom, got him. Nice. Oh, ladies, get in line, baby. Pro gamer right here. Oh, look, it worked. It worked. He's a freaking librarian. Protection 4, it's so good. Oh, we did it. Yes. Yes. Oh, baby. A 10 emerald mending book is good, right? That's good, right? I have a feeling that that's good, right? 10 mending books, 10 emeralds. Man, I'm so excited. I can't even freaking talk right now, dudes. If I trade an emerald here, he won't lose the mending trade, right? If I make this trade, he won't... Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Stream's over. Bye. We're done. That's it. That's it. I'm out of here, man. Bye. I'm done. My dudes, I've got a confession to make. While I probably should have been spending the last few days working on getting enchanted tools and improving our starter base, instead, I've been distracted by a mini project we started out here in the Mesa biome during this weekend's livestream event. Yep, I'm very easily distracted. Welcome to Dead Dog Gulch, a spaghetti western mining town that I have spent the last few days building with iron tools. Why, ReNDoG? Why? Yep, the grind is real, Cyberdogs, but it is going to be totally worth it because this awesome looking saloon here in the Mesa biome just off the coast of the Mooshroom biome is going to host our very first minigame for Season 7. This minigame is called the Game of Life Challenge, and it is targeted at all of the hermits on the server currently on 0 deaths. Did I mention that your sunburnt boy is still on 0 deaths? Oh yeah, pro gamer right here, my friends. Anyhoozle, this is the headquarters for the Game of Life Challenge, and I gotta say, I am very happy with how the saloon build has turned out. It's taken way longer than it should have though, because by now I could have easily made an efficiency 4 axe of some kind, but I got distracted. What can I say? I could not sleep until this little saloon was thrown up. It's looking beautiful, and in the corner are the rules for the Game of Life Challenge. 0 death hermits, pay attention. Do you have what it takes to survive the wild hermit west? If you are on 0 deaths and are brave enough to wager your life in a high stakes bet, turn the page. The Game of Life Challenge starts here. This is how it works, guys. The Game of Life bet. Number 1, wager an amount of diamonds on you being the last hermit on 0 deaths. All hermits that bet have to match the highest wager after all bets are in, and the last hermit on 0 deaths takes it all. It's time to go all in to become the last hermit pilgrim standing. Good luck. From Ren the Kid, Sheriff of Dead Dog Gulch. So, a rather simple but stressful challenge to my fellow hermits on 0 deaths. I hope it makes sense. I know the betting is a little bit complicated, but basically the challenge is to be the last hermit here to have 0 deaths on the Season 7 server. Now, what I've tried to emulate with this game is a sort of high-stakes cowboy poker game in a dusty saloon. And even though the betting system seems a little bit complicated, it's actually quite simple. We're going to wager 10 diamonds on being the last 0 death hermit standing. Now, if Doc comes along and ups the wager to 15, that means we will have to match 15. Now, if Azuma comes along and wagers 20 diamonds, that means that Doc and I will have to raise our bets to 20, raising the total number of diamonds for the winner to 60. Now, with that in mind, there could be a lot of diamonds up for grabs here, guys. It's all going to come down to whether our fellow 0 death hermits are willing to put their diamonds where their mouth is. And as there's only 4 or 5 of us left on 0 deaths, this is going to be a very interesting game.
Pilgrims of the 0 Death Club, you gotta ask yourself one question, punks. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you?
Now, Dead Dog Gulch is not the only awesome thing that Pamela and I have discovered here in the Mesa, guys. In fact, a couple of days ago, we stumbled across something so awesome and so special that it is going to become the cornerstone of our Season 6 series here on the server. I think it's just around the corner here. Yep, there's the place marker. It says, claimed by Ren the Diggity Dog. Yo, Pam, you can stop rowing now, you weird, beautiful bovine. We're about a week into the season now, guys, and there is already talk around the grapevine that some hermits out there are thinking about opening up some shops on the Mooshroom Island. And that's got me thinking, we need to figure out what we are going to be selling here on the HermitCraft server. And, well, look, in Season 6, we ran a very successful log business in the shopping district, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing here too. That's right, you heard it here first, friends. Big Logs Incorporated is going to be reopened here in Season 7. But this time around, we're going to be taking things to the next level. Now, deep within the belly of this hill is the heart of our brand new log business. However, it is currently infested with some mobbage. So, Creeper, get out of my face, bro. Jeez. Oh, bad. That 0 death club thing. It's really stressing me out. I think there's a skeleton in here too. Yeah. Hello, skeleton. Hi. Listen, I'm trying to make a video, my friend. Please get wrecked. Thank you. Anyway, guys, check at this amazing discovery. We have a dungeon right here, very close to the surface of this little mountain. And more importantly, it's a skeleton dungeon. Yes, we found a skeleton spawner. I've claimed it. I haven't looked at the chest yet. What's in here? Ooh, a golden apple, a name tag, some diamond horse armor. Don't mind if I do. But more importantly, my friends, we're going to be able to make a skeleton grinding farm over here. Not only is that going to get us an amazing amount of XP, but more importantly, that's going to get us all of the bone meal that we will require to make an unstoppable log production facility right here in the mesa. So the plan for today, guys, is to turn this spawner into a rudimentary skeleton farm where we can start getting a bunch of XP and a bunch of bone meal. And I'm very excited to announce that I have already started working on an epic design for the biggest and most awesome log farm that Big Logs Incorporated has ever had in HermitCraft. But yeah, I think we should probably get ourselves some decent tools before we do this, because making a skeleton grinding farm with an iron pickaxe is gonna make me pull my hair out. Now, one of the major challenges that we have to face this season, guys, is the fact that we are living on a tiny little island. That, of course, means we do not have a lot of space to build a base. And over the last couple of days, I've been trying to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing with our base here. There's definitely not enough room to build a whole bunch of farms and a whole bunch of cool stuff for a base. And the only places that we can go are up or down, really. But thanks to a whole bunch of very clever ideas you guys left in the comments of my first episode, I have got a plan for our island base that is going to be all about the verticals. Our island does have a lot of space underneath it within a mound that is risen up from the ocean bottom. And of course, we have almost unlimited space above us, or at least up to 250 blocks. So for today's building project, we are going to work on a brand new room for the ReNDoG shack hole, and this one is going to be installed above the tiny little shack that we made in the previous episode. This room is where we're going to set up our very first enchanting facility, so it's going to have to be big enough to hold a full bookcase and enchanting table setup. We're going to need some storage up there too, and I want to try and make it high enough so that we get a really sweet view over the ocean from Loser Island. Most excitingly for me, though, is when it's done, we'll be able to enchant our very first diamond tools in the season. Oh man, I've been waiting for this day all week. It's going to be beautiful. Well, it's certainly not the fanciest Minecraft base that I've ever made, guys, but I am very pleased with the progress that I've made this afternoon here on the ReNDoG shack hole. Pam, what do you think? You like it? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I've spent this afternoon installing our very first enchanting facility up there, guys. Oh man, I am so freaking excited. Our very first enchanting tools on the way. Sandy Cat, baby, why don't you come with us? Oh, she's so adorable, isn't she? Now, over the last few days, guys, I've been breeding a bunch of cows and harvesting an insane amount of sugarcane so that I could make enough books for the bookshelves that we need for enchanting. A big thanks to False Symmetry, our closest neighbor, who gave us a couple of cows on her live stream the other day to start this herd. And guys, with all of that leather and all of that paper, I have managed to make us a full-blown enchanting facility. Oh my goodness. Sandy Cat, you are so darn cute. You're making my sunburn itch, girl. Anyway, my dudes, before this episode gets derailed by an insane amount of cuteness, let's head up into our very first enchanting facility for Season 7. And this is it in all of its very compact glory. These windows are definitely my favorite thing about our enchanting facility, guys. We can see far and wide from Loser Island. Absolutely beautiful, man. I've also done a little bit of work using some clever storage here. We're using barrels instead of chests, and that's because we don't have a lot of space in here, right? I've tried to arrange the barrels to make it easy for us to enchant. We've got everything that we need for enchanting right at our fingertips here, and these barrels on this side and this side, this is where we're going to be storing all of our enchanted gear and our enchanted books and whatnot. But, my dudes, it is about time for us to enchant our very first diamond pick for Season 7. We've got 36 levels in the belly, which is going to give us a decent chance at least getting 1 or 2 brilliant diamond pickaxes. Well, we just got to get lucky with this one. What we want is Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 3. If we could get that with our first enchant, that would be an amazing start to Season 7. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Gods of Minecraft, give us the sweetest pickaxe ever. What have we got? Unbreaking 3. Not a bad start, but we are going to have to enchant another diamond pickaxe here, guys. We are looking for efficiency 4, and there it is. Oh, baby. All right. Let's have a look. Efficiency Unbreaking 3. Okay, well, that's doubling up on the unbreaking, which isn't ideal. But you know what? That's kind of what we need right now. I'm also aware that we now are on 30 levels, which means we've got one more big enchant to do. And guys, as we have just wagered 10 diamonds in the game alive, I think it's probably wise for us to enchant a diamond chest plate over here. Let's see, what can we get? Unbreaking 3. If we can get protection 4 on this, that would be amazing. Fire protection 3. Well, it's not the best, not the worst either. I'll take it. You know what? I'm quite nervous about being the first to die in the game of life, guys, so I'm going to enchant some diamond boots here. Feather falling 2. Not too bad. I'd like to make a helmet also. You know what? Maybe we should just make a full set of diamond armor here, right? Might as well. We can probably get a couple of protections enchanted on here. Yeah, so protection 1 on the helmet and unbreaking protection 1 here on the leggings. And there we go. Fully enchanted diamond gear and Pixcalibur the First ready to make a skelly spawner farm for us. We'll be cooking with gas today, my friends. Alright, Pamela, keep your hooves inside of the vehicle at all times. We're headed back to the mesa because we got a spawner to build, girl. Okay, that was close. Well, guys, I just started working on our skeleton spawner farm, and I have fallen into a very, very dangerous hole over here. There are a lot of mobs out there. Thank goodness we made this diamond armor. There's even an enderman out there. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We'll let the creeper do the damage. Boom. Well, the good news is it wasn't an absolutely massive cave beneath the spawner, but whew, that was way too close for comfort, guys. Almost landed smack bang in this lava. My fellow Minecrafters from all over the world, despite that brush with death, I gotta tell you, man, I am having so much fun making this episode today. You know, there's nothing quite like the early game of Minecraft. Those adrenaline rushes, those moments of fear and panic when you fall into a cave and you know that you might die. And of course, there is nothing more glorious than getting yourself a sweet, sweet diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4 on it. Absolutely beautiful, man. I've started working our skelly spawner here, guys. It's actually very easy to make one of these bad boys. If you've never made one before, give it a try in your next Minecraft world. All we need to do is dig out the area around the spawner, give those skeletons enough space to spawn, and then install some water aqueducts below, where we're going to be flushing those skeletons into a kill chamber. It's actually really easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm going to get this thing thrown up, and hopefully nothing bad happens along the way. Well, it certainly isn't the prettiest spawner that I've ever seen in my life, guys, but for now, this is all just temporary. First things first, we need to get this sucker up and running. I've got the water sources in, and, well, this is the dangerous bit. We need to start clearing away the torches so that the skeletons can start spawning. Skeletons are going to get flushed into another water stream over here, and then flushed all the way down to a kill chamber. And, well, if we just get rid of these last 2 torches, we should start to see our spawning facility up and running. I didn't think about getting out of this place, though, and, yep, took an arrow to the butt, but we're good. We just want to poke our head in here to check on the light levels, and it does look like there is some light leaking over there. There we go. There's the light source. Let's get rid of that torch, and that should throw our skeleton spawner into 100% darkness. The only thing that I'm worried about is that the position for the killing zone might be too far away from the spawner, which means I'm going to have to rebuild this whole thing. All right, let's clear away these skeletons in the kill chamber, guys, and if more skeletons arrive here, that will prove that we are close enough to the spawner to actually trigger it. And, well, that's going to mean our very rudimentary spawner is up and running, and we can start working on some more advanced stuff like hoppers to collect the loot and whatnot. But come on, skeletons, where are you guys? Are we close enough to the spawner? Yes, a fresh skelly has arrived. We're close enough, guys. Our spawner works, although it is so janky we can't even collect the items right now. So, yeah, 2 out of 10 for your skeleton spawner, ReNDoG. Jeez. Well, it's a mild improvement to what was already a super janky farm, guys. We now have a hopper just below the skeletons that is going to collect all the loot for us. Then we can shift over whatever we need from this chest into these ones here. But yeah, as far as a very early game rudimentary spawner is concerned, my friends, I'm pretty happy with this, man. We're going to be able to get back up to level 30, maybe do a little bit more enchanting in the next episode. And all of this bone meal is going to go a long way to us starting our log business here on the server. So I'm pleased, dudes. I'm very pleased indeed. But unfortunately, my friends, we have run out of time in today's episode. Oh, geez, I just checked my watch. I have a lot of editing to do, guys. So I gotta say goodbye. As much as I'd love to carry on working on that spawner, make it a little bit less janky, let's do that in the next episode, okay? That seems like a good way to start off episode 3. And yes, I know, my feet have a smiley face on them, and once seen, it cannot be unseen. So sorry, guys. That's going to do it for me today, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, listen, please do me a favor. If you enjoyed the episode, smackety-smack that like button for my feet smiley face. And let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win the game of life here at Dead Dog Gulch. You better say ReNDoG, okay? Or I'm going to be probably quite sad. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. ReNDoG, aka Ren the Kid, signing out, and we will smell you all in the next episode. Say goodbye, feet. Toodaloo.